Hey guys, so I just wanted to jump on here and do a video about what it looks like when you enroll somebody and they get their starter kit in the mail. And I also wanted to do a video about what I do when that happens so that it takes the edge off the new beginners. If you're brand new and you're just starting, it's okay. You don't have to know everything about each oil. You don't even have to know about, all the purposes of the oil. You just have to know about how you use the oil, what, how they can use the oil for their families. And, it's the same thing like if you found a good deal on a pair of shoes or at a restaurant or, found a good deal on kids' clothing. The first people that we want to share that bit of news with is our friends and family because we care about people. People care about people. And every time, we find a good deal on a bra or, a handbag, we want to share that. So that's the same thing with essential oils. I know it's crazy because when I first started, I found out how pure they are. I found out how healthy, and I just found out how good they are for your family. So that alone made me want to share with all my friends and family because everyone can use these. It's not just for one person, kids, dogs, pets, moms, dads, uncles. Everybody can use this. It's not generated to just one particular person, and that's why I loved it. I loved it that it's a product for the whole family, and so that's why I share it. And I wanted to make this video for others to know that you don't have to be an expert in it. You don't have to know everything. It's okay. You learn along the way, but while you do, you're going to share what you do know, just like that good deal on the pair of shoes. Well, are you an expert in shoes? No. You just saw something that you liked, it was on sale, and you had to tell somebody else about it. That's the same thing about essential oils, a little secret. So, I'm going to be showing you a little bit of tricks and strategies that I do to take to take the uncomfortableness out of it. That way, everyone can be comfortable. You can do this regarding what your expertise is, and that's why I love Young Living essential oils because you don't have to learn everything just to simply share what you love and what has helped you. That's the beauty of it. So, before we get started, every time I talk to people about it, or I share a class, or every time I go to an event, I always use my oil of valor, and I use this one because it's a blend that promotes courage, confidence, and self-esteem. And we all know that when we're sharing the oils with somebody, we need courage to step out and do it. We need self-esteem because you can do it. Everyone can. You don't have to know everything to just simply share. And confidence. Have confidence in yourself because I struggled with this my whole life. And when I got this oil from my friend that introduced me to Young Living, this was the very first oil that she said that I needed to order along with my starter kit. You don't have to, but I did because she knew I needed it and she knew my husband needed it, so we got it. And I'm so glad she did because I love it. It has helped me, and it smells great. I use it as a cologne because we don't use fragrances in our house anymore. And it's just, I don't know, it's so versatile. It can be used for everything. But for the sake of this video, I want to, keep it short and just show you what it looks like when someone has when you have a box opening, when you get your starter kit. So, another thing is, these little cards here, I just make them. So, when I very first started, since I didn't know anything about the oils, I wrote each oil at the top, and then I wrote a little description about what it's used for, what it does, and how it helped me and what I use it for. And so I just, when I'm having a class or I'm talking to somebody, I just get this out and say, oh, you need Valor, or you need Peace and Calming, or you need Peppermint. And I just read the description, and then I tell them how I use it, and then I tell them how they can use it. And I also start out telling them that there's 3 ways that you can use essential oils. You can diffuse it in your diffuser, that if you get a premium starter kit, you'll get a diffuser. And then I put it on topically. You can put it on pressure points. For me, I put it on my wrist, and then I put it on the backs of my neck and the upper part of my back. And if I have a headache, I always put it along my head and my temples. And then for Ella, when she used to have fever, or the boys have fever, I just put the oils on the crown of their head, and that works, because we don't do ibuprofen or Tylenol, or we use oils to help with fever. And Valor, I wasn't taught this at the beginning. It can be used for fever, but yes, Valor, it helps break fever. So, you know, and it's natural, it's safe, and that's, you know, it doesn't cause any side effects, and that's what you'll learn later. And that's why I also joined Young Living. And I didn't join Young Living only because of the oils, but you know, they give back, they help with people across the country, they build schools, they build houses, they have a mission to help others, and that's why I love Young Living. It's not them just selling products. They keep God in the future. They keep God in the middle of it, and they give Him all the credit, and that's why I'm with them versus any other company. So, with that said, that's what I do there. And then I have a book that I give to all of my teammates that join me, and also give more. I make a goodie bag that's got other products in it, just as a thank you for joining my team. So that's what I do. Every person does their own thing. You can do your own thing. I want them to feel special, because you know, when you have something so good, you want to share it, and then you also want, you know, you love them so much that you want to just make them feel welcome. You know, you want to make them feel like they're a part of a team. You want them to know that this is a big deal, because it is a big deal. They're changing their future. They're changing, you know, their kids' lives. You're welcoming something into a household that's going to keep giving. And so I like to pamper people when they decide to jump on board. So with all that said, when they get their starter kit, it comes in the mail, you're going to go through it with them. And I'm not going to go through all the different diffusers for this video, but the Desert Mist is usually what I recommend to people getting it, just if they're just starting. We have the Desert Mist, so this one was for my husband. So we got the Rainstone, and I'm just going to pull it out real quick and show you what it looks like. I'm not going to go into a big deal about what it does right now. So, but here's what it looks like. This is the Rainstone, the Rainstone. And so that's for him. It's a neat little diffuser, but like I said, I'll go into what that does later in another video. But the Dewdrop that I recommend, or the Desert Mist that I recommend, it's great. Then you'll get your oils. It comes in plastic. I undid it already, but here's your little goodies. This is exciting. And then they're going to get the Essential Oils magazine. And then they're going to get a product catalog. This has got every product that Young Living offers, which every product is amazing. I love it. But this is about your starter kit. And then for another video, if you join Essential Rewards, which it pays off to do that. If you join Essential Rewards on your first order and use your starter kit as your first order, you will get a free bottle of oil. For doing that, you get free. Usually it's like a free bottle for every $100 you spend, or whatever the promo is for that year. But or for that month. So we will go over that later. But if you get on Essential Rewards, there's benefits to it, and I love it. And so he got nutmeg, which it's Thanksgiving coming up and Christmas. Nutmeg is one of my favorite oils to use in baking and diffusing, and it's just really good oil that I like. So there's all that. And then also, while I'm going over this with them, I give them a glass of water, and I put a few drops of lemon. You can do one. I do a few drops of lemon in the water, and I have them sip on that as we're going through it, because lemon has been a big factor in my life with Young Living. I have digestive issues, so Young Living, or the lemon, has helped with that. So I want them to always try it out, and also that's showing them what they can do. That's one way that they can use their oils. And also, one of my favorite things to do around this time of year, or any year really, is peppermint tea. Instead of going to Walmart or a store and buying chemical tea, I just get hot water, and then I get my peppermint. And for starters, you just need to do one, but I like to do two, especially if I'm battling allergies. Then I will put about 2 drops of peppermint in my tea, in my water, and I will be able to sip on that while I'm smelling it. And peppermint helps with allergies, so that's what I do. Okay, let's get this started. So, like I said earlier, I wanted to show you a trick that I do so that everyone can be comfortable, and to just simply sharing the oils, so that you don't have to put pressure on you to do it perfect. You don't have to do it perfect. Besides, who's perfect anyway? So like I said, get some note cards. There's 12 oils that come in the basic starter kit. You get 12 cards. Write the name, write what they do, write what it's for, and how you use it, and how they can use it, and you just read the card. That's all I do. Simple. So then you're gonna open the little box. And then here we go. Look at all of our oils. And it comes with a little Velcro that you can put together, and it can set up just like that. Okay. When I do a box opening, I go through each oil with them usually. I sit down, I open them, I let them smell it, and then I will go through my card. After you do this for a while, you don't have to have the cards, but just for the beginning, I get on my card, I read it to them, and then they know how to use it and what it can be used for. And then also, a good thing about this box is it comes with, hold on, I don't know where it went to. It comes with a little flyer that, here it is. Sorry, Brian from, I told you, see, no one's perfect. Don't put pressure on yourself to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. So it comes with this little flyer. It talks about every single oil that's in this kit. And so you can read that. I've read this before. And then it tells you how to use it. And like we discovered already, you can put it in your water and drink it. So you can take it internally, and then you can put it on topically. I put it on my pressure points, usually back in my neck, my head, my forehead, my wrist. You can put it on the bottoms of your feet before you go to bed for a restful night's sleep. And then your diffuser. You put the oils in your diffuser. If you're going to bed, you put the diffuser right beside your bed. Close the door, and it just makes it stronger if you close the door. And it's kind of like a spa. It's kind of like you're in bed and you're at a spa day. And yeah, that's how you do it. It's that easy, guys. Don't make this harder than what it has to be. So also, when they get their starter kit, they're going to get this sample of Ninja Red. Okay, let me tell you, I got to keep this video short, but when you are able to get the oils in this, you want to get your Ninja Red. This is where you get more benefits. This drink is amazing. I love it. It gives you energy, and it's just, I know, it's kind of like a Red Bull in a pouch, but without the chemicals. So I used to drink Red Bull a lot. Not anymore. I have these. and they're great. You just put them in the refrigerator, and they're great. And then you get your Thieves spray. Oh my gosh, guys. Thieves smells so good. I love it. And it can be used on your windows. It can, well, actually, the Thieves cleaner, it replaces everything. You know, it replaces the chemicals for mopping, your windows, your car, the cabinets, or, you know, the countertops. Like, it can be used for everything. So this Thieves spray, you just spray it on the countertops, wipe it down, wipe it on your table, do high chairs. There you go. And then Thieves hand purifier. Okay, let me tell you a quick secret. I also work at a daycare right now while I do this, and we just had to ban sanitizer in the class because there was a ban on glycerin. So, like, it's kind of scary when regular sanitizer can't be used anymore because it was banned. Well, Young Living has one that's safer and no chemicals, no side effects. Yeah, it's good and I love it. And also you get these roller bottles. It comes with 2 roller bottles. One's for peace and calming and one is for stress away. I put these on. I show them how to put these on, and then I let them use it. And stress away is really good to use if you're teaching a very first class or going to a meeting and you're a little stressed, or the kids driving you crazy and you're stressed. Just go put some stress away on and you will feel better. Okay? So, guys, that's basically all there is to it. So I go through the kit. I go through all the oils. I read it off a card if I have to. And then I have a welcome book that I give to everybody. And I just go through the welcome book. So, like, after we go through the oils, here, let me pick, and I said I'd pick 3. For this video, I'm not going to go through all of them. But for today, I picked peppermint because of the coming, Christmas coming and all that. And peppermint's also a real big oil for me that helped me, so it's one of my favorites. And then Valor's my number 1 favorite, and then Peace and Calming is I said Valor's my number 1. Peace and Calming probably has to be my number 1 for the kids. So for peppermint is one of the oldest and most highly regarded herbs for soothing digestion. It helps trigger the sensation of fullness after meals. It's a digestive stimulant. It's an antiviral. And I use it for infections. It helps with nausea, headaches, and it helps with eczema. So, that's peppermint. And then Valor, we already know that this blend was formulated to balance energies and instill courage, confidence, and self-esteem. It helps with It helps with the body to self-correct, its balance, and alignment. So, guys, look, I just stumbled on some words. You don't have to be a perfectionist to share your favorite Young Living oils. And Peace and Calming. This blend promotes relaxation and a deep sense of peace and emotional well-being. It helps to dampen tension and uplift spirits. It calms overactive and hard-to-manage children. It also has reduced depression, anxiety, stress, and insomnia. And it's been known to help with restless leg syndrome. So, it helps for all that. So, knowing that these oils are pure and that, there's no side effects, I will welcome them into my family and anybody else's family for, the rest of my life. So, I do that. I go through all the oils with them. And then I will go through my welcome book. And I'm just real with them at the table. We talk. And then I tell them about the basics of essential oils, which is, how to diffuse them. What are essential oils? I tell them what they are. But for this video, I'm not going to go through all this. I'm just telling you what I do. So in my meeting with them, I tell them what are essential oils. I tell them why Young Living versus any other company. And then we talk about the Young Living label you know, what we just talk about what it is. And then we talk about the Seed to Seal promise, which Young Living has a Seed to Seal promise that no other company has. That's another reason why. That's another reason why I'm with them. Sorry, that was my kiddo. One good reason, you know, I work at home and then I have my kiddos. So even if you're doing a box opening, you can do a box opening with your kiddos here. So my sweet little boy. And then I tell them that there's 3 ways to apply essential oils. And then we talk about, you know, the thieves. And then, you know, then that's basically it. And then while I'm just visiting with, and you don't have to, what I'm going to do next, you don't have to. What I just, from this point to up until this point, that's what I do. But then I'll just, you know, go over the rest of the book with them. I just talk about the Thieves line and why it's good. And I just pick a couple more products that Young Living has to offer. Not that they have to get it right away, but just to show them what Young Living has to offer. And then I tell them about my Ninja Red drink and why they need it. And then I just pick a few more products that's my favorite, like the kids line or, you know, a supplement that I'm taking. I'll tell them. And then I always talk about the Savvy Minerals makeup because I just got on to Savvy Minerals. I got my powder, I got my blush, and so I will talk about how good that is. And I just changed my skincare over. So I just, you know, I'm just so passionate about it. I believe in Young Living. I believe in the products. And I want, you know, my best girlfriends and family to know about it. So that's all there is to it. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to know everything about essential oils. You just have to know that you have a love for them and that Young Living is going to take care of you and that Young Living stands by their word when they say it's pure. One thing I can say with, you know, essential oils for USDA regulations, they only have to be 5% pure to say it's 100% pure oil. Well, Young Living, you can go to the farm and visit. You don't have to be a member to go to the farm and visit, which is great because that proves that they have nothing to hide. Their oils are 100% therapeutic grade. It's not 5%. So it just shows that Young Living has a higher standard of living than, you know, any other company. So that's why I'm with them, because they really do. I mean, they use it on themselves. Why would they, you know, be preaching what they don't do themselves? And that's why I like it. So I hope y'all find this video inspiring. I hope you find this video helpful. And then that's all I do. And you know, I said a lot. Just like you don't have to be perfect. I keep saying that, but that's true. I want to get that through everyone's head that it's just about the love of sharing what you love and sharing, you know, pure, safe, effective alternatives to a healthier lifestyle. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later, and have a great day.